Ah, hey, welcome back there, builders, miners, crafters, and adventurers alike. It is I again, artist poet, formerly Hako of PlayStation 4, now just artist poet of PlayStation 5. Yes, I'm playing on a PlayStation 5. I was using the controller's microphone feature, but I found that the echo in my room is such that it makes it even more unprofessional than I already am. But anyway, just a little playthrough here, see if anyone's interested in watching. I've been playing a world I'm calling Farm. I've been playing it in peaceful mode and just basically been growing crops, farming, and stuff like that. Um, part of a ideal Minecraft world for me is access to a village and access to a nether fortress, wherein I may get blazes, nether wart, and soul sand. Unfortunately, nether wart blocks do spawn in Crimson Forests or Twisted Forests, I think they're called, and but they don't break down into nether wart, so there's no way to get that. And without blazes, you don't make potions at all. So I really wish there was some other way that you can make potions. They're making potions such an end game thing, when really they are. I mean, now that they've nerfed diamond spawn for Bedrock, it's kind of like without diamonds. To make things like I don't know, enchanted diamond armor and other shit that makes you really really tough to kill in the game. It makes it harder, and I've always been one of those that iron is fine with me as long as I have potions to tip my arrows with poison and healing so that I can fight normal mobs and the undead, respectively speaking. Yes, it'd also be kind of fun to find a skeleton or a spider spawner or a zombie spawner somewhere to generate XP, but I generate a fair amount of XP with the villages, and that's what I'm saying. So primarily, having a village is the first thing. Access to another portal, excuse me, another fortress with blazes and um netherwart and soul sand, another thing. But pretty much all of that can be kind of I can forego the potions. I can forego diamond. If I have village and spruce wood, and I mean, yeah, I've become a really big fan of spruce wood, as you probably have heard by now. So anyway, Farm Simulator, I did try out a duplication glitch in this, and it does work. But at that point, I might as well just be in creative mode with this and not even pursuing any kind of trophies. And here's the funny thing: for me, it's a semantic thing. I think is what you would call it, or an aesthetic. Having a world that's always been in survival values more to me is more of a value to me than a world that I can swap between survival and creative, because it doesn't really feel like you're truly playing the survival experience if you're going into creative to generate the things you want to create, that you want to have to fight your way through the survival. It just kind of feels like cheat mode, honestly. But so yeah, Farm Simulator pretty much has gone through cheat mode. um, And yeah, not that I didn't take it into creative. What I did was I made a copy of it and I scouted the Nether in creative in that copy, and I was able to find a small buried stronghold, or excuse me, fortress with two blaze spawners on it, and of course, a stairway with another wart garden underneath it, and it's got withers and things like that in there, which is all great and fine, but it really. Yeah, like I said, I went out there, got my blaze rods, got my nether wart, my soul sand. Had planned to go ahead and do a dupe glitch for the blaze rods, and then on my way back, I guess subconsciously I must have started feeling really bad about having done that, and basically I got weirdly spoiling the world's wonder kind of thing, that I ended up falling off of a really narrow ledge, which, for all intents and purposes, really didn't need to happen. But I let it happen in my character's experience, and I guess, like I said, it might have been subconsciously. It must have been just, well, I'm not going to delete the world because it's still kind of fun to play in, and it's a good example of what can be done. So no, we're not going to play this cross-platform. Really, the reason being is there's no point in me doing so. I'm not even going to play this online. So I don't understand why it's doing that. Multiplayer. It's not going to be a multiplayer game. We're going to keep it offline. And just for the sake of it all, I'm going to do normal. I'm going to do a bonus chest. Obviously, I'm going to go with coordinates. Everything else is standard, bog standard, and we'll see what we get. And I'll play through it and see how long my character can last with more, popping. At which point, depending on what we discover in this world, I may or may not keep this character. So first things off, that's different. We never really spawn on the edge of a map. It's always either the top left or bottom right corners. This is a pretty good starter set. We have our spruce saplings, and we're in a spruce woods. So right there, I'm already kind of excited and happy for this particular role of a world. Let's go see if we have any villages nearby. Nothing on the coast. Wow, that is a lot of stone. Yeah, we must have landed in Scotland near the Giant's Causeway. Swear to God, it looks like so many of the photos that I've seen of the Giant's Causeway. That is crazy funny. Um, all right, so we're going to play on one map because that's kind of a rule that I have. So fortunately, we have all this. And should probably go ahead and start working towards, gathering wood and resources. But so some surface copper, that's kind of neat. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get that pick going here, then I guess. And we'll just put all this up in here. And we're going to go ahead and make ourselves that. Cool. All right, so then we're going to go ahead and just grab ourselves enough to make a furnace real fast. We're not going to go ahead, we're not going to assume that there's a village nearby. Going for 10 because I want to make a sword also. But I am going to be on the scout for one, so we need to make sure that we have that available. All right, done with that. Let's grab some coal, because I saw a bunch over here. We'll get our first levels of XP. Let's just go in from the side, and I'll just grab some of this stone too. This is good that there's a lot of stone right here. Get some starter coal going. Looks like there's going to be lots of ocean towards the north, which is going to be okay. I can go ahead and make a boat and do some of that. I think about 10 coal should be enough to get me through the first couple days. I can come back to this. On some challenges, I would just go ahead and just stay within that first initial mapping area of the map itself and just explore as much of that whole chunk as I could. Or I guess that's like 4 chunks. Or maybe it's a 3x3 area, I don't know. Not exactly sure how much of it is in the exploration range. I used to have all those deets, but I'd have since forgotten them. Java was a lot of fun because you can actually set your world size small, medium, and large, and classic. But for the most part now, you just have infinite or flat. And that's pretty. I grabbed all that stone for whatever reasons necessary, but we're going to see. I'm trying to stay on the map, but it looks like I might have to bounce out of the map for a little bit. Oh, we got some pumpkins. Pumpkin. Sugarcane will be pretty plentiful. We are in normal, so I have to be aware of the fact that there might be mobs and monsters. Let's go ahead and scale the mountain and see how we can do. See what we do here. All right, we're gonna put. I'm using a controller, unfortunately, so no quick. I guess I should have made a shovel. Let's see if we have anything. It looks like we've got more. We got more stone up the head. This is going to take a while. I could always sarcophagus for the night if I need to. I'd rather not, but we'll see what happens. And no, it's not a speed run. I'm just moving with intent so that I don't get caught in the night. I want to be able to get past this one rise, see if there's actually anything here. I'm going to get that chicken because I'm going to want some food. Thank you. Looks like we might be running into billy goats pretty soon. Wow, the altitude is really climbing here. There's all these pretty flowers. I do enjoy the flower fields. Oh my lord, this is just gorgeous. Too bad we don't have the ice illager. That snow biome would be a great place to farm some rare resources, but everybody wanted to go for the glow squid because Zoomers and millennials trolling is so much more fun. Yeah. Village! Yay! Ooh, it's a little bit on the wacky side, though. We got 2 villages here, essentially. Yes, we do. There are 2 villages. There are 2 villages. Alright, let's grab those carrots before the farmer does, because he'll just destroy. Oh, he's locked out of the farm. He can't get to it because he doesn't know how to climb. Yeah, well, sorry, buddy. Shouldn't be lazy. Alrighty. So we have a village. That's kind of neat. Let's check out what's going on in here. More potatoes. I was doing at one time, I did a 1 inventory challenge. Basically, nothing in the I could not store things. I had to carry everything I owned on my person. Um, I could get a donkey. Donkey was okay. Oh, we have a. Oh, this is a pretty good setup. This is actually going to be kind of fun. So it's kind of hard to tell, but this might have been actually one village with a sinkhole separating it. So that's kind of a bit of a challenge. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how we do this. I don't think there's any way that I can actually protect these villagers. Ow. This is the stonemasons area, of course. I think I want that spot over there. It's got the most villagers. Oh man, there's even more down here. I think I have an idea. Let's see if I can do this. Again, not a speed run, just kind of being as efficient as I possibly can. I wonder if I can. No, I don't think I can get the water to flow that way. I don't think I can. No, it's not going to happen. Well, that's effectively 3 villages? What? I want that one down there. um, you know what? This is going to be kind of wacky, but let's see. Can I do this? I wonder if I can actually get out to the water far enough. I bet I could do it on a run. Oh, I think I can make that. I could definitely make that. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, well. And that's the end of that run. Still a pretty good map. I will go ahead and load it up, and you guys can see the seed number and copy it down if you want to. But I'm not keeping it. And no, I was not subconsciously just, trying to simulate. Sorry, I'm reading the word there. So there's the seed number. You can pause the video here if you want to see that. And deleted. All right, let's try this again. Because we're not going to do that. Let's see, bonus chest. Multiplayer is off. Oops, I failed. Want the bonus chest. It was kind of nice too, because we had the whole um, spruce wood thing going on, which is really fun. Oh, cool. Excellent. All right. So we're going to create this, and we'll see what we get. All right. Oh, we got an acacia village. There we go. That's more like it. It's more up in the the northern part. Okay. So yeah, we got dark oak. We've got an acacia village. Hopefully, it's not an abandoned village. We'll see what happens. And it's on map, which is nice. And it's really local. I mean, this is a good spawn. No, there isn't any spruce wood, but you know what? I'm okay without it, really, honestly. Let's just see what we got here. We got melons, which is nice. We got a fishmonger hut. I don't have to worry about grabbing any vegetables because it doesn't look like there's any here. It's not an abandoned village. But I do remember this layout is very familiar. I know there are. Oh, that's not. It's a. Oh, cool. All right, so we can do that. Um, we have jungle wood. So I don't know why he has this murder hole here. Does the other one have it too? We may not stay in this village. No, it's okay. I take the bread because I want the bread. There's a cartographer station. So I thought these were fishmonger huts, but they're not. Cat. Oh, the kitty cats. Oh, here we go. Carrots. Carrots are good because with carrots you can go ahead and promote villager growth. We're going to be all right with that. Not to mention, we'll give the melons some room to do things. What if they're watermelons or they're pumpkins? We don't know yet. It could be watermelons based on that. We got the carrots, got the carrots. Got a janky little hut. Let's put the stuff up and away. We'll get some stone tools going here in a minute. Okay. Ah, here we go. Beetroot. Nice. Beetroot's good. So it doesn't look like any pumpkin, but that's okay. Farmers will trade for melons at a higher level, so it will take some work. There's our nether portal. And swinging it back around, we got a couple cows. It's nice. It's very wild, overgrown space. I do have one potato in my inventory, which is enough to get started with. If I can plant it in a place that's secure, I don't have to worry about villagers hijacking the crop. Alright, so we're good here. Let's get moving. So this is farm village. It's kind of weak looking, but that could be our challenge to grow the village. That'd be nice. So first night's not going to be too much of a hassle. There's some gold. We can come back for this once we get some iron. And okay, so that's that, that, and that. We'll leave that there. We don't really need it. Alright, so first goal is going to be establish our spawn point. And we'll just go ahead and make sure that we sleep on the nightly so that we don't accidentally have, oh, nitwit. Oh, that's a bad thing. I don't really enjoy nitwits. I think nitwits are okay, but rather not have to deal with nitwits. This is a stonemason's place. Oh, no, this is the butcher's. Because there's a smoker. I will take that, thank you. Alright. And, guess we'll spend the first couple of minutes here just digging through. This is a good spot. I generally don't like mining right next to a village because I'll always feel bad if I come up to the surface and realize everyone got eaten by zombies. But there's not much I can do to stop that, if it happens. Alright. Well, we're going to use our jungle wood, which is okay. We have at least one piece left. So we have cocoa beans, and I don't want to lose those cocoa beans. That's good enough. We won't get iron until we go way deeper, but I'm going to grab some coal real fast. Because we're going to be doing the whole coconut chicken. Well, that's right, wrong world. My bad. Alrighty then. I think I should probably... is it midday yet? Okay, that's sunset, so it's getting close. It's getting close. It's a good source. Kind of bummed out that iron doesn't spawn very regularly at the higher level, at this level anymore like it used to. But, you know, they've expanded the caves and cliffs, and they're trying to sell you on the idea that they want you to do that exploration, so the gameplay is more about the exploration, but that's okay. I'm guessing this far north, this is probably not the only village on the map, but I guess I could grab a bed and just go and run the map surface to see. That was definitely a drowned in there. So we're going to go ahead and close this off because I don't want anybody running into it. Yep, there's a drowned. So let's see, we could end up with a nice bow at first. I should make myself a stone hatchet, but we'll see what happens here. Let's put all this up in the front. We'll go down to this. Let's go get some attack on. He's got a fishing rod. And now all I have is rotten meat. Thought maybe I'd get the fishing rod off of him, but that's okay. So let's, oh, piggy. Thank you, sir. So we're going to go ahead, and I don't see... Why can't we shear llamas for the wool, you know? I don't see any... This should be going like hella fast. Yeah. I wonder if there's... Did I see any hay bales out here? No, there is some wheat seed out. There is some wheat. Let's go grab the wheat while I'm cooking that pig. Let's see if we can get the cows to start going at it. That should be enough. And I got a couple of seed too. Always replace. Don't waste. Actually not there because... Wow, okay. So we're just going to go ahead and grab all that then. Do. Yeah, I think if we're going to grow melons here, we should probably... Yeah, I think I'm going to secure... I don't really want to stay here. I want to go and see about other things elsewhere. Let me go grab this bed. I think I'm going to use the butcher's room. The butcher's hut is my temporary base of operations. We'll just do this. There. Excuse me. Okay, we're good here. Oh. Oh, well, I can't do anything for you guys. I'm sorry. You must be this tall in order for me to feed you wheat. Yeah, Whatever. think since we got a little bit of daylight left, let's go get some tree. Start making some tools. Help me out. Oh, hey. Unfortunately, not the right match. Oh, there is some wheat over here. I didn't even notice this one. This is good. I'm going to keep the wheat seed with me because I think I'm going to go ahead and run the map. Or just raid the villages as I go through them. Excuse me for the sniffles. But I still want some tree. There are chickens. Oh, nighttime. Gotta get moving here. And here we go. First night down. Yay. First down. Artist poet. So we have to make sure that we don't have any goobers running around down here before we jet. Okay. Alrighty. And let's see. I want this because I want to make myself some stone hatchets. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and do a couple of stone hatchets. Actually, we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. Some torches. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make a hoe. We're still going to go and do the whole... we're still going to do the whole run the map with a single inventory space. I'm not going to go for mass inventory running here anymore. I'm not going to do any storage chests, basically, is what I'm saying. So if I can't fit it in my inventory, I'm not going to carry it around, which is going to make things a little fun for me, at least until I get the full map done. So what I want, and I think I'm going to go for this. We can just do that. That's good enough. I'm going to make a shelter. We've got some pumpkin. I mean, not pumpkin. We've got some melons. Only need a few. And we're going to put this away. Because we need this up again still. So, essentially what I do is I'll just make myself a 5x5 hut, shelter kind of thing. I'm going to make melon seeds. I can carry a lot of those. I don't really need anything else. I thought it was cocoa beans that I had in my inventory, but actually it turned out to be just melon seeds. So I'm going to convert this to blanks, and I'm going to turn everything into I'll just leave that alone because there's no point. And grab this, and we are out of here. Gonna head off across the north part of the map. We'll just go see what we can see. And remember that we have a nether portal nearby. And like I said, normally I'd be pretty bent up about the whole idea of making sure that there's a village, check, that there's spruce wood, fail. I got dark oak, whatever. Dark oak is highly inefficient. Well, it produces a lot of wood and it's easy to harvest, but I've found that it needs to grow in a certain area, and it typically is. You know what? Let's make our boat. Let's go for a boat. Let's see. And again, like I said, I'm going to try to... I guess I could always sacrifice the wheat seed if I don't really need the wheat seed. We'll do this, and do this, do this. And where's my boat? There she is. Cool. And we can do this. We just got it. Okay. And I don't need to worry about making charcoal, so I can consolidate that spot. Oops, sorry. Wrong button because the game was lagging and not letting me get to my boat fast enough. Alright, here we go. We'll see what this takes us. Should be good fun. I remember the first time I got in a boat. There's a jungle forest up ahead. Nice. Jungle wood is actually pretty good to farm because it doesn't sprawl all over the place and bind all over itself like oak. Birch is nice, but you can't get super trees out of it. Jungle, you can get super trees out of jungle wood. But getting it to grow in dry areas is really difficult. That's why spruce is so nice, because you can grow spruce pretty much anywhere. Just like birch and oak, you can grow them pretty much anywhere. But, oak struggles, birch struggles in cold climates. Oak, kind of not really. But at the same time, like I said, spruce kind of grows pretty much everywhere, so it's really nice. Well, it can grow anywhere. I've grown it anywhere at lots of different places. So we have cocoa pods, but I don't need cocoa beans. Living off of cookies is just not cool. I suppose with a fighter or two, I could turn this into some scaffolding, which might be kind of nice. We're going to go ahead and take this down because it's good to have bamboo because it helps you with the scaffolding. Not to mention this chicken is also pretty nice to... you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to plant this dark oak and say forget it. So I'm really not going to grow dark oak, so just plant this stuff right here. I'll plant this one, and I'll plant this one, contributing back into the world itself, as it were. And I already have a bed, so I don't have to worry about those sheep. And so far, we haven't gotten hungry. Almost lost my boat. That's nice and explorable. Okay, normally, without iron of any kind, I wouldn't be jogging into the jungle, but we're going to go for it. Because this is a fun thing to do. And I want to get that corner of the map. So that was useless. Let's see. Melons, of course. I do have to be mindful of creepers. They like to lurk in the shadows and the trees. Probably have to deal with some zombies or skeletons later on. There's a bird. I don't think we need a pet right now. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. Well, I'm kind of happy. I do like the jungle. It's a lot of fun. With better equipment, it's actually quite a place to grow a character in. It would be nice to have a village nearby to benefit off of this jungle, but whatever. Well, we have a couple of panda. Panda like bamboo, right? Wait. We're going to go ahead and turn that melon into seed because panda like bamboo. There you go, buddies. And I am going to grab this bamboo. I'll give you some, I take a lot. Let's go swimming. And there's drowned all over the place. That hill is going to be a pain to climb with the present build that I have. We're going to be okay, though. I have sticks. There's chicken. Just randomly attacking chickens. Actually, if I can get up this mountain, it'd be nice to get a vantage point, see what's going on with the valley below, before I just randomly run in there. La 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 la. At this point, it would be really heartbreaking to have a creeper fall on my head. Have had it happen so many times. Not fun at all. What don't I need? I don't need wheat seed. Oh, what was that? I hear a spider? That's a long distance, but okay. Worth the climb, I hope. We have some twilight coming at us, which means we're going to have to do some bedtime here. I only actually have the bed really just to skip that. Oh, is that a... No, it wouldn't be. But this looks like it might be kind of fun. There might be a village right up on the other side of this. Or Badlands. It is pretty, isn't it? There's a lot in this game that is kind of just... Uh-huh. All right. And that's where we're going to leave it for now, I think.